All right, so we're going to get underway here. It appears that Watson and Taylor have won the toss and will be serving. Lorrie Taylor to serve first. Love all. First serve from Lorrie Taylor is a little wide there. Second serve. And double fault right off the bat from Lorrie Taylor. Love 15. Lorrie Taylor's asking for first in now, but I don't think the opponents in this type of match are going to give her that. Nice return from Jan Daniel with the backhand. And it looks like it was in. Nice backhand volley from Jan Daniel there. Love 30. Probably not the start they're looking for. Love 40 with Lorrie Taylor serve. Love 40. Taylor and Watson are on the board now, 15-40. 15-40. Might be a little nerves in this first round match, getting it kicked off early this morning. Second serve from Lorrie Taylor here. Nice return from Carolee. Lob and finish up at the net with authority. Game, Harkins and Daniel. Harkins and Daniel lead 1-0 first set. All right, I think we got it all fixed now, so we'll get the game score all updated after each point. I apologize for that one. Had a little technical difficulties there, but it looks like little nerves out the gate there from Lorrie Taylor serving in that first game of this first round match. Probably not what they were hoping for, but we'll see if they can get it back with a break of serve here. It looks like Carolee Harkins is going to serve first here. Carolee's brand new, actually, just moving in probably 2 weeks ago, closing on their house and jumping in as an unknown to the club championships. Linda Watson moving across aggressively, but misses. 15, love. A little wide there on the first serve from Carolee. Second serve coming up here. A little wide on the return there, so love 30. Love. So probably not the start that Taylor and Watson were looking for here, but Carolee and Jan Daniel are moving along. Love. Nice return from Linda. Lorrie goes at Jan, and it's going to be a little long. So they're starting to get there, getting on the board in this game again. (40-15). So we'll see if they can get into Carolee's serve here a little bit. She's held with ease so far in this game. Nice deep ball at the feet of Taylor there. Game, Harkins and Daniel. Harkins and Daniel lead 2-0, first set. Linda Watson to serve, love 2. Couldn't tell if that ball was in or out. Love 15, I believe. $15 all. Have a let there, first serve. Nice deep return from Carolee. Puts Linda in a little trouble there, and this ball is going to go a little long. $15-30. Some good net play up there from Lorrie Taylor. Finishes it off at the feet of Carolee Harkins. He's going to make it 30 all. 30 all. There's a lob into the deep corner. Linda chases it down. Jan with the backhand. Lorrie gets it back. What a play. What a volley. And it's good to bring it back to deuce. What a play. Deuce. This is a big game here, and the return air from Carolee going to the backhand there. Linda with the first serve in, gets the air to go add in. Advantage Watson and Taylor. And just misses going down the line. Game, Taylor and Watson. Daniel and Harkins lead 2-1 first set. So Taylor and Watson get on the board there. Wasn't an easy hold, but they held in the end. Linda's indicating that they are slow starters, so we'll see if that's the case here. We'll see if they're able to pick it up from here. Again, it's a little unknown here. Carolee Harkins recently moving into Moss Creek just over a few weeks ago, closing on a house, jumping right into the club championships, also playing in our mixed doubles with her husband, Tom Harkins. So they're going to be the unknown team coming into this. So some people have been scouting them out, watching them as they've practiced, inviting them out to play. But we'll see if they're able to ride that unknown status to a championship run here this year. It'll be Jan Daniel serve when they come back out here, 2 serving 1 here in this first set of this women's 3-5 club championship. There's a view from our net post camera there. Might be able to see them a little better. They're going to have Watson and Taylor on the far side, and you're going to have Daniel and Harkins on the near side. The shadows starting to become less of a problem as the sun peeks up over the trees this morning. Jan Daniel to serve, 2 serving 1. Second serve from Daniel coming here. Nice deep return. Another pushing Jan back, going for the lob. Lorrie's going to retreat here. Put up a lob of her own. Carolee at the net. And what a volley by Linda Watson. Love, 15. So we'll see if that slow start comment is really the truth. So they're looking to break serve here to even it back up. Jan Daniel serving, Love 15. Nice short chip backhand return. She's able to track it down and just doesn't quite make it over. Love 30. Love 30. First serve into the backhand. And there's a lob pushing Lorrie back a little bit. Another lob back, pushing Jan back now. Let's see if they're going to get aggressive. No, it looks like we're going to get into a little lob-to-lob battle here. Another lob, but Jan moving in. Enough of that, she says, and she's coming in. Oh, and just out of the reach, 30-15. (15:30) here. Jan Daniel first serve is in. Good forehand return. Lob. Lorrie moving back for the overhead. Puts it in a good spot, but it gets it back. And then the angle. Carolee chases it down, and it's in. What a get. Way to cover the court up there, Carolee, to bring it back to 30 all. They're serving so fast before I can even call the score out up here. 30 all. Second serve. (40-30). So we had a promising start to that game there from Watson and Taylor going up 30 love, but Daniel and Harkins have come back to take the lead 40-30. Backhand return short again. Jan moving in, closing, and deuce just past her. Maybe a little bit off balance as she came into the net there. Like to see maybe come under control a little bit more and make that volley. I think it would have been there, but deuce. Deuce. So Taylor and Watson still trying to get back on the serve here. See if they can break here. What a volley, what a pickup. Another good pickup in the overhead again from Lorrie Taylor. Nice deep volley. Jan playing it out of the air, and Linda just can't quite make it. Lorrie ducking there. I don't know if she needed to duck. It's hard to tell from my vantage point, but I think she might have had a shot at it. Advantage, Daniel and Harkins. And a little long. Watson and Taylor, promising start to that game, are not able to break. Game, Daniel and Harkins. Daniel and Harkins lead 3-1 first set. So after all that promise going up 30-love, Jan Daniel able to buckle down and really save that game with some good serving there. So we'll see if Lorrie Taylor's able to hold serve now. They need to get this back before this set gets away from them. Serve to Carolee's forehand and missed return. That's unusual from what I've seen. She doesn't miss many of those. We'll have to see if this humidity gets to her. Not being here for very long. I believe they came from Connecticut, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see if this humidity gets to her as this match wears on a little bit. Good eye up there at the net from Linda Watson. Ball's going to travel a little long on that Jan Daniel forehand. 30-love. So again, Taylor and Watson starting the game out strong, going up 30-love. But if we remember, that's what happened last game. Let's see if we can hold serve here. A little long. Second serve. I'm going to go with the lob return. It's going to push Lorrie back. Nice return. There's an overhead from Carolee, and that ball from Linda is going to travel just a little long. So good overhead, good lob, closes in for the overhead, and finishes them off. 30-15. First serve from Lorrie Taylor is going to go up the tee to the Jan Daniel forehand. Lorrie coming in, Carolee moving across the middle and just catches Linda off guard there, I believe. So 30-all again, pulling it back. Taylor and Watson, we go up early in the games it seems, but then just can't hold on to that lead at 30-all. 30-all. Lorrie Taylor first serve here. Let's see where she goes now. Going to the forehand again. Carolee up the line. Not quite going to make it over. (40-30). So again, Lorrie Taylor serving to stay in this game at 30-40. Good return from Jan there. Nice deep cross-court return. And Lorrie back at her feet. Deuce. Bring the game back to deuce there. So we'll see if they can get this game here. Lorrie Taylor serving, going to the backhand. Linda moving across, doesn't misses it. What a move. The old volleyball play like they do in volleyball. Lorrie at the feet. What a shot by Jan. Good touch from Jan Daniel up there at the net. Advantage, Daniel and Harkins. So again, Lorrie Taylor serving to stay in the game again. See if she can stay in this game. 1-3 first set. It's a big point here. Return up the middle. And there we go. Got the ball down to the feet. We're going to go back to deuce. Deuce. Lorrie Taylor serving first serve here at 40-all. Going to the backhand of Carolee. We're going to get the cut, the deep cut backhand. We're going to lob. We're going to push her back. And we're going to lob back. Linda chasing it down with the backhand overhead. Lorrie, Carolee to the open court. Lorrie gets a racket on, but not quite enough. Thought she was going to get just enough frame on that one to get it over, but didn't quite work out. Advantage, Daniel and Harkins. First serve was a little long there. Second serve from Lorrie. It out. Going to go to the Jan Daniel forehand going down the line. And again, looks like she was just caught off guard a little bit. And that's going to be game. Game, Daniel and Harkins. Daniel and Harkins lead 4-1 first set. So as you can see, that sun's starting to come up over the trees. We'll see if this becomes a factor. It's a little low right now still, obviously, being this early in the morning. So we'll see if the servers on this side, especially on this near side closest to the camera here, have any problems with that sun as it starts to pop up over the trees. The good news for you viewers is you'll be able to see both sides of the court a lot better now. We'll be back in just a second. All right, so the players are returning to the court. You're going to have Carolee Harkins to serve on the far side over there. Four serving one. Again, serving so quick they won't even let me call the score. Good deep return from Lorrie there. Another nice reply. Jan Daniel with the backhand volley. Doesn't catch it clean, but it's over. Lorrie Taylor chases it down. Back at her. They're going right at her, and Jan Daniel holds up to the test. 15 love. What a point there. 15 love. Carolee Harkins serving on the far side, 15 love. First serve to the Watson backhand, good return there. Linda moving in, both of them moving in, and overshoots that volley a little bit. Maybe a little excited there. 15 all. 15 all. So one of the rare mistakes we've seen from the team of Daniel and Harkins this morning. They haven't made many errors. They're playing pretty well right now. A real challenge here for Taylor and Watson to find an opening. Good deep return on the backhand. Lob over the head pushes Lorrie Taylor back to the fence. Jan Daniel with the overhead, but Lorrie chases it down. We got a one-up, one-back situation here. Looks like Carolee's moving in, 2 up against 1 up, 1 back, and that, folks, is usually going to win the point. When you can get 2 up there against 1 up, 1 back, that is usually going to win you the point. 30-15. Lorrie Taylor looking for some advice there, trying to listen to the broadcast. Sorry, I messed up the score there. It is going to be 30-15 here. Good serve out to the Watson backhand. 40-15. So again, just not able to get anything going yet this morning, it seems like the team of Watson and Taylor. Harkins and Daniel just keeping them off balance. Nice lob. And the overhead right at the net player. Game, Harkins and Daniel. Harkins and Daniel lead 5-1 first set. Linda Watson to serve here. 5-1. Serves in. Good return from Carolee as she moves in and just a little wide. Love 15. Forehand return from Jan Daniel, nice and deep in the corner. She's moving in and gonna miss that mid-court volley. Maybe not the best place on the court to make that shot, but she generally feels fairly confident there, so can't fault her for that. 15 all. Again, one of the few mistakes. They've made very few of those mistakes though this morning, making it tough for Watson and Taylor to get their foot in the door. And another deep return there from Carolee to force the air. 15-30. Lob return, unexpected. They're together, but they're going to separate now. Let's see if they can get it back under control. They do. Lorrie with the lob, and it's going to be a little long. (15-40). So set point here for Harkins and Daniel. First serves into the forehand. Carolee making the return and coming in. Linda, good play, but a good close from Carolee to finish off the set. Game and first set, Harkins and Daniel. So the team of Daniel and Harkins taking that first set 6-1, not even letting Linda Watson and Lorrie Taylor get their foot in the door there. So very few errors, played pretty controlled. Let's see if Watson and Taylor are able to make any adjustments here as we go into the second set. See if they can get their foot in and get on the board early. They were up in several of the games early, going up 30-love in at least two of the games, but not able to hold on to those games. So it seems like playing a little more consistently would be the answer that they need. Put some balls in play. Although when you're playing a team that's not making many errors, it's hard to do. It's hard to outlast them. So we'll see if they make any adjustments here in this second set. All right, so the players have returned to the courts. It appears that Jan Daniel will be serving here in this first game of the second set. Love all. So Jan Daniel to serve here in this second set. Second serve. Going to the Watson forehand, and is going to be just a little wide there on that forehand return. 15-love. First serve doesn't quite make it over the net. Second serve. Second serve to the Taylor forehand. Going to get it out to the Daniel backhand. Linda Watson across the middle and not able to get it back. Forcing the air there with a good deep volley at her feet. Going to make the game 15 all. So let's see if they can get an early break here, the team of Watson and Taylor. See if they can get on the board early instead of playing from behind. 15 all. Good serve to the Watson forehand. Good deep return. Jan Daniel with a deep reply there. Here she comes. She's coming in. Going right at the feet of Linda Watson. What an approach. I didn't even have to worry about hitting the volley there. Amazing what happens with pinpoint precision from Jan Daniel on that shot. 30-15. Chases it down. Good defensive lob there. Pushes her back. Lorrie Taylor's going to be a little wide there on that forehand. 40-15. So again, the team of Daniel and Harkins starting out strong here. Good serve to the forehand. Nice volley from Carolee. Lob up over the head. Yes, she gets it. Good clean winner there from Lorrie Taylor. I don't know if there were any strings used on that shot or not, but either way, it is a winner. 40-30. All right, so that's one game love to Daniel and Harkins. Able to get a good start here early. See if they can keep the momentum going. Linda Watson here to serve. Down one game to love here in this second set. Let's see if they can get on the board here and stay on serve for a little bit. It's been a challenge for them this morning. Daniel and Harkins playing very consistently. Good serve to the backhand. Lorrie Taylor across the middle, and she chases it down, but not quite enough. So there we go. So there's a good start here. But we've seen before that they've started well, and then the team of Daniel and Harkins comes on at the end of the game. Going right at Lorrie. She's going to miss that ball. 15 all. Was caught a little off guard. I don't think she expected that. I think she was looking to move across the middle, and the ball came right at her. Good deep ball. The lob's going to push her back and just out of reach. What a shot. (15-30). Again, just proving that they're just playing consistently and putting the ball in positions to make them hit very challenging shots. 30 all. Good first serve there from Linda Watson to force the air there from Jan Daniel. 30 all. Big point here. Let's see what they can do here. Let's see if they have anything up their sleeve for this point. Gonna make the first serve. Forehand return from Carolee. And just a little wide there. So I don't know if it's the pressure that's getting to him this morning, or if it's just the fact that Daniel and Harkins aren't missing much, but they're giving Taylor and Watson all kinds of problems. There we go. Deuce. Went with the Jan Daniel going with the short chip return, which is not usually her play. It is sometimes, but usually she's more likes to hit it deeper and a little harder, but not on that one. Good serve. Backhand return deep on the lob and into the net. Advantage Daniel and Harkins. So we'll see if Watson can stay in the game here and add out. Second serve. See if Daniel goes with the short chip return, or if she drives this one like she normally does. Oh, she's going to go with the lob return there. Interesting. Carolee with a deep volley. Again, we got Jan in the middle of the court, but now she moves out of that position. And a little long, so Carolee hanging in there. Game, Daniel and Harkins. Daniel and Harkins lead 2-0, second set. So again, just staying in there, playing some defense, forcing Taylor and Watson to hit another shot, and just pushing it a little bit long on that one. Carolee Harkins is going to serve 2-0 here, and they keep the momentum going. Again, the consistency from Harkins and Daniel is giving fits to Linda Watson and Lorrie Taylor. See if they can get their foot in the door here. And a missed return there. Ooh, I think we had a little bit of a delay there for a second. We may have lost the feed, but I think we're back up and going now. (15) Second serve from Carolee Harkins here. Good deep return. Carolee playing it out of the air. Linda Watson with the overhead. And then they hang back. Probably would have liked to see them close in there, and they wouldn't have got themselves in so much trouble. And a good winning volley from Jan Daniel. 30, love. So Daniel and Harkins taking the lead early in this game and keeping their foot on the gas these days. They're not letting Watson and Taylor get a foot in the door anywhere. Carolee Harkins serving. First serve. Good deep return from Linda. And a lob. Lorrie Taylor probably going to go wide, but Jan Daniel can't get her racket out of the way. And going to give them that point. 30-15. Tell you what, they are playing at a quick speed this morning. And again, another shot from Carolee at the feet of Lorrie Taylor. 40-15. So without seeing any of the other matches yet, this team of Daniel and Harkins could be a team to reckon with this year. The unknown of Carolee Harkins coming in, just moving in a couple weeks ago. Good first serve. Gonna miss that one. Get another miss very often there. 40-30. So, yeah, as I was saying, Carolee Harkins and her husband Tom Harkins just moving in a little less than 2 weeks ago, maybe not even that long ago, jumping right into the club championships to see if they can do it. The unknowns. Good return from Lorrie Taylor down at the feet as she moves in. And Carolee forcing an error. Game, Harkins and Daniel. Harkins and Daniel lead 3-0, second set. So they are continuing to put the pressure on. Up 3-0 in the second set and 1-0. We will be right back in just a moment. So we don't have any music for you this stream around. Last time we would add music, but due to licensing rights, I can't do that anymore. They shut us down on the last one. So in order to keep these so that people can watch them later and the players can watch them when they get home, we're going to not do that so they don't delete our videos. But thanks for joining us this morning at beautiful Moss Creek on a nice day. A little humid, but the sun's out. It's not raining. And Carolee Harkins here, returning serve with her partner Jan Daniel, playing against Linda Watson at the net and Lorrie Taylor serving. Love 3, second set. Good return from Carolee there. Then moving in. And I don't see any sign, but I see some heads down, so I assume that was in. Love 15. And nobody objected to the score, so I assume that that ball was in. A lot of times you can tell by the reaction on the other side. Again, Harkins and Daniel starting out in the lead. Just a little wide. It was a good get, good effort, but just a little wide. Love 30. Carolee with a lob return that's going to go just a little long. 15-30. $15-40. So again, Harkins and Daniel just playing consistently, not hitting the ball too hard, not doing too much, just moving the ball around, playing consistently and accurately. Second serve coming from Lorrie Taylor here. 15-40 to stay in this game. Going with the lob, Carolee with the overhead. Lorrie Taylor going down the line. Jan Daniel going to the left hand, but doesn't quite make it over. 30-40. That was gonna be pretty impressive if she went to the left hand. That would just show you how tough it's been to get a ball past the team of Daniel and Harkins today. If Jan was able to get that ball back, she almost did. She went to the left hand and almost picking it up, but it's 30-40 now. Taylor and Watson still serving to stay in this set. See if they can claw their way out of this hole a little bit. And another air there. It's going to bring it to deuce. Deuce. So Lorrie and Linda not giving up yet. They're going to see if they can hang in this match. And a missed forehand return, making her move a little bit there. We might be onto something here. It's going to be advantage Watson and Taylor. Advantage Taylor and Watson. Second serve here coming from Lorrie Taylor. Good forehand return, brings her in. Let's see if she goes over. Oh, and just out of Lorrie's reach again. Maybe a little balancing step up there. Some of you may refer to it as a split step. Probably more referred to as a split step or a balancing step, whatever you want to call it. But again, just something to get yourself under control so you can make a move on that ball. Maybe a little bit out of control coming into the net there. Deuce. Good return from Carolee. Deep, pushing her back. We're going with the lob. Pushing Lorrie back a little bit. Ball up the middle. Jan Daniel covering the net well. High to Jan. She gets it, but good reflexes there from Linda Watson. Going up. Carolee with the overhead down at Linda's feet. Nice backhand up the middle for the winning shot. Just putting it just out of the reach. Couldn't quite get a good swing on it. Advantage Taylor and Watson. So again, Lorrie and Linda fighting to stay in this match, doing everything they can to win a point. We see how tough it is for them to get anything, to win any points here. Little deep. Second serve here from Lorrie Taylor. Good return from Jan. We're going to put up the lob, overhead smash right at Linda's feet, and forces another air there. Going to bring it back to deuce here. Daniel and Harkins not giving in either. They want to keep their foot on the gas. Deuce. Second serve here from Lorrie Taylor. Good return from Carolee. Jan at the net. And just a little long. Advantage Taylor and Watson. So again, Lorrie and Linda with another game point. See if they can get on the board here in the second set. It's been very difficult for them to get on the board, though. First serve to the Daniel forehand. Good deep return. Another cross-court ball. Another cross-court ball. We're in a little cross-court ground stroke. Jan coming in now. At the feet. Good volley. Little back and forth up there at the net. Jan with the forehand volley. And just wide from Jan Daniel there. It's going to be game to Taylor and Watson. Game, Taylor and Watson. Daniel and Harkins lead 3-1, second set. So they finally get their first game of the second set. It was tough. It wasn't easy, though. Jan Daniel with a good first serve. 15 love. 15 love. So they're not wasting any time there. They're going to go right back at it. Make sure they don't let Watson and Taylor get any momentum here. Good return from Lorrie, and it's going to force the air there from Jan. Maybe not the best decision to play that ball out of the air from Jan Daniel there, but she felt comfortable. Again, she feels comfortable in that area. But might have been a little higher chance to make it, letting that ball bounce and playing her backhand. Good serve. And that's going to be a little long. Watson and Taylor taking the lead here early in this game. Let's see if they can hold it. This is where they've struggled a little bit to get these leads and then hold them and finish out the game. 15-30. I'm going to switch here and see what we get up here at the net view. Oh, it looks like our net view is frozen. We'll switch back here. Good serve from Jan Daniel there. It's going to be a short ball. Doesn't quite make it over. 15-40. It's a good return there. A little back and forth and just out of Lorrie's reach. $30-40. I'm going to try and see if we can get that view from the net back up and running. It looks like it is going to be down. I think the sun might have got to it. We do have that little problem here. That sun gets hot down here, as most of us know, and might have shut our camera off up there at the net. Second serve's going to be short, but she gets it, and Lorrie closes in aggressively to put it away. Game, Watson and Taylor. Daniel and Harkins now lead 3-2 here in this second set. We'll see if they're able to keep this going. Every time they've started to gather a little momentum, though, the team of Harkins and Daniel has shut them down. So we'll see if they're able to get some momentum going here with this. 3-2 here in the second set. Daniel and Harkins winning the first set 6-1. We'll be right back. So like I said, we are trying to get that second stream back up and running there from the net, see if we can get a few points from up there, but it appears that we are not going to be able to get that back for this match. We're going to keep trying, though. See what happens. I assure you, though, we will have all this figured out before the finals. As you can hear there, we got a couple probably Marine jets flying overhead from the air station just over in Beaufort. Nice little morning for it. Look at Lorrie pointing them out. 2-3. First serve here coming from Linda Watson. Probably blowing out your ears right now as those jets go by, but we don't complain about that. It's nice to see them flying around every now and again. Nice lob there from Carolee, pushing Linda back and forces the air. Again, let's see where they go from here. Love, 15. So we'll see what happens. Let's see if they can get this back. This would be a big game here to bring it back to 3-all. Serve into the just long. Thought she was going to play it, but appears that it was just long. Second serve. Ooh, a rare double fault there to bring it to Love 30. Love 30. Good serve into the backhand. Nice deep return from Carolee. Good forehand from Linda there. And one's going to sail just a little long on us. So again, the consistency from Carolee outlasting Linda there. Love, 40. A little long. Second serve coming from Linda here. Good return from Jan. Linda coming in. Oh my gosh, what a shot from Jan. Just over the... Sorry if I blew your speakers out there for a second. I had a little adjustment issue there. And what a shot from Jan Daniel. I got kind of excited there. And that's going to be game. Game, Daniel and Harkins. Daniel and Harkins lead 4-2. So what a game there from Jan and Carolee on that one. After losing that game before, after Jan getting her serve broken, they come right back and break Linda to go up 4-2. Carolee with a good first serve into the Watson forehand. Jan just misses the volley at the net. It was a good move, right positioning. Partner set her up and everything, but just misses the volley. Love, 15. See how she bounces back from that. Jan's usually not one to shy away from the net, though. She's usually fairly aggressive, and there she goes. Linda with the good hands, and another one, she puts it away. So she doesn't quite get the first one past her, but she made sure she wasn't going to get that second one back. 15-all. Like I said, Jan's usually not one to shy away from the net. She's pretty aggressive up there most of the time. We'll see if she continues that here at 15-all. Good serve. We're going to go with the lob to maybe slow her down, and just a little long. Again, I'm assuming by the way they all stopped. 30-15. Again, playing quick. Don't even give me time to call the score. Good ball there. Off the tape, I could hear... Whoa, maybe not. 30-all? 30-all. Yes, right off the tape. What a shot. Heard a little discussion, but probably just talking about how it hit the tape. Again, another big game here. Let's see if they can figure it out. The team of Watson and Taylor. Should be big to go to 4-3. Trying to adjust our mic levels here. Hopefully I don't blow you all out. $40-30. Sorry, another one. They keep putting the balls in position where I can't see. Got a post for the fence right in front of me and just couldn't see where that one was at, and trying to watch it on the screen. Second serve here on game point from Carolee. Good return from Lorrie, nice and deep. And lets it bounce. And out. Game, Daniel and Harkins. Daniel and Harkins lead 5-2, second set. So again, Daniel and Harkins just able to win that game, to keep it, take just consistent enough, forcing the air there, not by much, but it doesn't matter, still long. Daniel and Harkins go up 5-2 here in this second set. So let's see what they do here. Let's see if the pressure builds or if they're able just to continue to cruise as they have been for most of this match. Lorrie Taylor will be serving to stay in the match here at 5-2. All right, folks, so here we go. So Lorrie Taylor here to serve it. 2-5. 2-5. Serving to stay in the match here. Let's see if they can do it. What a shot there from Linda Watson, putting it away up there at the net. Thank you, Barbara, for sending me to let me know that the microphone is working. I appreciate that. She is watching from inside the tennis center. A little cross court back and forth here. Lorrie and Linda going back, and now they're coming in together, and forces the air there to go up 30-love. So we've seen this before from them. Let's see if they can do it here. 30-love. Second serve from Lorrie Taylor here. Again, these will all be available to watch again if you want to watch them later, especially those that will be playing either one of these teams. You may want to take some notes for your upcoming matches. Nice deep lob there from Carolee. It's going to be in. Lorrie with the lob back, and that's going to be a little long and over my head, so I got to go get a ball.
Oh, sorry, Lorrie, wrong side.
30-15. So we almost have that full court in the sun now. However, being this early in the morning, while it is a little humid, the heat shouldn't be an issue for any of these players. Jan, again, with a rare miss on that forehand. She doesn't miss that very often, folks. $40-15. Jan and Carolee just meeting each other. Not only did Carolee just move in, but Jan Daniel and Joe Daniel were out in California for a good bit of the spring and stuck out there with everything that's going on, but we're able to finally make it back here in the beginning of August or mid-August or so. So we're glad to have them back here on the East Coast for a little while. Lorrie Taylor going down the line. Good pickup there. And the lob, the overhead's going to go a little long, maybe a little too aggressive on that overhead. 40-30. See if Lorrie Taylor can hold serve here to at least keep Taylor and Watson in this match. There's the first serve. Good one there. Good return. Good deep ball. It's in. Lorrie with the jumping lob and the overhead finish from Carolee. No doubt about that one. She wasn't going to give him a chance to get that ball back. It's going to bring us to deuce here. Deuce. Good wide serve, but she gets it and Linda Watson puts it away. So good setup from Lorrie there on the good wide serve to pull Carolee off the court. And then Linda Watson with a nice forehand volley for the winner. Advantage, Watson-Taylor. So again, Lorrie Taylor serving for this game. Good deep ball at the feet. Backhand right down the middle, nobody home. Game, Watson and Taylor. Daniel and Harkins lead, 5-3, second set. Jan Daniel here to serve for the match at 5-3. See if she can do it here. I believe the last game, if I'm not mistaken, I didn't write it down, but I believe if I'm not mistaken, they broke Jan last game. So we'll see if they can break her again to stay in this match. Good return. Lorrie Taylor getting aggressive, but is not going to be able to put that one in the court. So probably a good move, but didn't quite make it. 15, love. Second serve coming from Jan Daniel here at 15, love. It's in. It's the high arcing serve there. Jan coming in, Lorrie coming in, ball at her feet. It's open. Linda covers. Doesn't quite make it over the net. 30, love. 30, love. So again, you'll be able to view this afterwards for those that are going to play these teams. You'll be able to take some notes, get a little scouting report. Second serve. Good return there. Forehand air there. (30-15). So we'll see if Lorrie and Linda can dig in here and try to force Jan and Carolee to win this match. Jan Daniel to serve at 30-15, first serve. It's good. Short return from Lorrie, going with the lob there. First overhead, she gets it back. She goes right back at her. Another lob from Carolee, and it's going to be in. Lorrie to Jan. Jan with the overhead, and Linda just can't quite make that ball there. Couldn't tell from my position if that was going to be in or not. 40-15. Match point here for Daniel and Harkins. First serve is in. Good return. Carolee moves across, but not going to make that one. Maybe needed to move a little more at an angle towards the net there as opposed to laterally across. 40-30. Match point number 2 here. Second serve from Jan Daniel, match point. And that's going to be a little long. Game, set, and match, Daniel and Harkins. Daniel and Harkins win 6-3 in that second set. thank you everybody for tuning in. That's going to be Daniel and Harkins defeating Watson and Taylor 6-1, 6-3.